Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Rockin Reaction Rollers, where we react to music that we grew up with from the 60s to the 90s. And my name is Tammy. Tonight, we're doing Tammy's Two for Tuesday, so we're going to play a couple songs of my choice tonight. But before we get started with that, I just want to send out our hearts, our prayers, our thoughts for the victims and their families, for those who lost their lives or on the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore, Maryland today. One of our friends here on the channel, Uncle Chaz Blitz, lives very close to this bridge, and within 30 miles from what I understand. And he actually frequently used that bridge to go to and from work. So thank God you see that you're okay and that you weren't going across it today. But our prayers and thoughts to the families. What a tragic incident it was. And so I just want to send those condolences out at the beginning here before we get started with our music tonight. Hope everybody's tuned in and joined us. If you've noticed, I've already put out 2 videos. I put out the musicians list that I promised last night. But if you haven't watched them yet, the reason they didn't get put out last night is I got one of them out, and then when I went back to listen to it, it was all scrambled and recorded, commercials recorded over top of it, so I instantly took it down, and I was too tired to go out and finish it, so I thought, well, I'll just do them all tonight. So the first 2 videos that I just put out are the musicians' birthday list from last Friday through tomorrow. So anyway, be sure to check that out. And I think what I'm going to start doing on Sunday nights, I'm not on the channel, but I think I'm going to, on Sunday nights when I've got some time, I'm going to go out and just put the whole week's list out there so everybody can see it all in one video and they can read it one time. So that's what I'm going to start doing after this week. So anyway, we're just going to get right to the music. Oh, another thing I wanted to do before we started the music, a lot of you mentioned my shirt or my sweater that I had on last night. And yeah, y'all didn't get to see the back of it, but it's like the coolest shirt ever. And it's got, I don't know if you can see it because I can't see under my shirt, but it's got a huge peace sign on the back. And anyway, don't wear it too much though because it feels kind of funny on me. But I got it at Hermann, Missouri, which isn't too far from my house. There used to be this biker guy that owned his own little shop, and he had all kinds of cool stuff in there. Chuck used to always get his do-rags for when he worked in construction and stuff from there, and he always had some cute ladies' clothes. So anyway, that's where I got it. I've had it for years, yeah, once in a while I'm like, oh, I gotta wear my shirt. I gotta wear the rock and roll kitty one too. I need to get that one out. Now it's getting cooler or warmer, even though today around here was like wintertime again. I don't know where you're at, but here I like to froze to death, and it's supposed to be like that tomorrow again. Oh gosh, we were doing so good. I thought spring was here, but no, not yet. So anyway, I guess technically it is, but doesn't feel like it around here. So I'm going to hush up, get right to the music. I'm a little bit early tonight, but I need to be a little early. So we're going to, the songs I'm going to play, usually when I do Tammy's Two for those of you that are new to the channel, I pick 2 songs of my choice, and lately it's been 2 songs from one group. And I kind of like doing that because even though these 2 songs that we're going to play tonight are both on the channel, but it was over a year ago when we had them on the channel, but I didn't play them together. So sometimes when I play them together, then everybody's like, oh, I didn't know that they sang that song, kind of thing. And because I really didn't realize that this band played both of these songs. I don't know who I thought the second one was. I knew they sang this one we're going to do in this video, but the second one, I didn't know that they sang it. So anyway, we're going to go back to 1970, and I want to hear the band tonight called Sugarloaf. So the first one we're going to do is called Green-Eyed Lady, and this was their #1 hit. This was the song that made them, soar to the top. But they were not a one-hit wonder because of the second song I'm going to play, even though they didn't have a hit till 5 years later. But we'll talk about all that in the middle of the song and after the song. And we're just going to get to it because Green-Eyed Lady is a little bit of a long song. Most of the time the radio cuts it off, and I kind of like that they do cut it off, but we're not going to do the cut off version because really I can't find it. So we're going to have to, it's 6 minutes and 50, or yeah, 6 minutes and 50 seconds long. So, but it is a good song, and this is for all of us green-eyed ladies out there. So we're going to get right to it. The 1970 Green-Eyed Lady by Sugarloaf.
Green-eyed lady, lovely lady, strolling slowly towards the sun. Green-eyed lady, ocean lady, soothing every raging wave that comes. Green-eyed lady, passion's lady, dressed in love, she lives for life to be. Green-eyed lady feels like I never see, setting suns and lonely lovers free.
Stop it in the middle. I didn't really realize it had that much music in it, so I think we're listening to the really long version. But I do like this song when the lyrics come on and when it comes back on. It's kind of like that song that Steppenwolf sings, Magic Carpet Ride. You know, they have that middle part of it that goes on, but they cut it off a lot of times on the radio. This song, they do the same thing with it. Around here they do anyway, but anyway, it's always been a song I've always liked. I don't know if it's because I have green eyes, but in 1970 I'd have been 8 years old, and so I can imagine that's probably what I thought about it at the time, thinking, oh, they're singing about me. Anyway, they're singing about all of us ladies. Anybody's got green eyes. So we're going to get right back to it. We're doing the 1970 Green-Eyed Lady by Sugarloaf.
green-eyed lady, ocean lady, child of nature, friend of man. Green-eyed lady, passion lady, dressed in love, she lives for life to be. Green-eyed lady feels like I never see, setting suns and lonely lovers free.
Great song. And I haven't heard it. I don't think I've heard this song since I played it on here over a year ago. I never hear it on the radio anymore or anything like that. But like I said, we're going to do 2 songs because we're doing Tammy's 2 for Tuesday. So let's see what they have to say here about it. Okay, it says Sugarloaf was an American rock band that originated under the name Chocolate Hair. That was their name first. But they had to change the name when they were signed to their record label because they thought some might take a racist interpretation to the band name. Well, I'm glad they changed it, even though I'm not sure Sugarloaf was much better. But let's see. But it did come from something. It says, there's very little known about this band, which formed in Colorado, and it took their name from a nearby mountain. So I guess there's a Sugarloaf Mountain in Colorado. Gary would have known that. He would have pointed that out to me. So you have to tell me a little bit about that mountain, Gary. Anyway, okay, this song made it to number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100. It was their best-known single. Okay, and let's see what else it says here. Because I'm going to say some things about him in this video, and then I'm going to say something about the band in the next video, since I'm playing both. Okay, so let's just see. Jerry Corbetta was the lead vocalist and the keyboardist to this band. And him and Bob Weber played together before they formed Chocolate Hair. They played in the Moonrakers. And then let's see. And then in 1968, they formed the group together as Sugarloaf. Okay, and then let's see what else it has to say here. It must have been, I'm thinking there's something else I need to say, and I think I've got it all on the next song. But yes, this was their biggest hit, and they were not a one-hit wonder because they have 5 years later they had another hit, which is the song we're going to play. And those are the only 2 songs I know of Sugarloaf. So I might have to do a deep dive into them because I do like both of these songs. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. And if you like the channel, be sure to subscribe. We're going to put one more video out tonight. We will not be on the channel tomorrow night. But I got to think about it, what I might do tomorrow night. When I'm off on Wednesday nights, I may put half the week, and then Sunday nights put the first half, and then Wednesday night the second half, or yeah, something like that, so we don't forget, between the end of the week. And then I play another song off that birthday list for the end of the week on Friday night, along with your guys' request. Okay, so that's how it goes. Plus, getting ready to put out a request video, so everybody be watching for that. If you're new to the channel, it'll be a video just like this one, but it'll say in the description, request in big letters, video. So you go into that video, and down in the comments is where you will put your request. And I also want to say one more thing. If you're a subscriber and you had a birthday in March and you want me to play you a song, or you've got one coming up, anytime soon, let me know and I'll get it on the calendar for you. And you can pick out a song and tell me when your birthday is. You don't have to tell me what year it is. I won't say that, even though I do the musicians, but I won't do it to you guys, unless you want me to. But anyway, we're going to go for now. So be sure to subscribe to the channel. Be sure to hit like underneath the video. Be sure to consider becoming a member. And I promise you guys, as soon as I get through all this stuff with my dad's estate and all that, I've just been so busy. And I know I've got tons of comments I need to go answer. And I'm going to try to do some of that tomorrow too. So anyway, things will get better once I get through a few more things. But anyway, it's kind of had to take a back seat to some things. And where do I go but the comments for that? So I'll try to get back out there and get those caught up. So if there's anything you wanted to let me know, if it was a request, you'll want to make sure you watch that request video and get it on that video. If I don't answer you back saying I got it or whatever, because I know there's a few of you that have put in the comments your request, and so it's not time for that yet. But if I can catch them, I'll get them written down. Otherwise, you need to watch for that request video if you're watching now and put it out there. Anyway, we're going to go for now. Be sure to tune back in here in a few minutes. And be sure to tell those people you love that you love them each and every day. And peace out.